I don't normally do videos on holidays for any specific reason, mostly because I just don't record a lot of videos. But this year I wanted to do something different. So to both my tech channel and to my whatever it actually ends up being channel, I just want to say thanks. I just recorded the other day a whole things that I learned in 13 years of content creation, and I wanted to follow it up with something a little more personal. I never aimed to actually become something with content creation. That's why I've never really truly devoted a lot of time to it. There have been periods of time where content is flowing and I'm doing a lot of different things. This applies to both channels, but more often than not, it's just kind of when I feel like doing stuff or when I feel motivation or when I'm discovering something that I want to share. For the tech channel, I've been particularly neglectful of you. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to kind of get into and talk about. There are reasons for this. There's a lot of stuff I want to actually get into. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. I have built and revised my PC several times over the years. I want to talk about why PC tech really kind of became something I didn't care about. I want to talk about the Intel versus AMD angle. I want to talk about a lot of different things. And it's hard for me to sit here and put into words exactly how I feel sometimes. So bear with me. I'm doing this. This is completely unscripted. It's going to be kind of the same for the version that goes up on the media channel. PC tech has been such a fun thing for me to get into. And I relish the idea that I might be able to get to build more PCs. In fact, a family friend might be having me help build a computer for her son because he wants to get into PC gaming and they found out that I like to build PCs. So that might be something we do here in the future. I don't know that it'll ever be content. Maybe I get to do like hey, these are the things we're going to do for him because she wants me to build it with him. And so I don't take those kinds of things for granted, right? I really enjoy building a PC. I really enjoy the whole process. And I really want to make it as good as it could possibly be. What the channel looks like for the next year is to be determined. I will be rebuilding my test bench. I'm going to be talking about the space that I'm working out of. The test bench might reopen up some things that I maybe hadn't considered. It might give me some ideas that I previously had not taken into consideration. But I also do want to talk, as I mentioned, about the state of things right now and how I lost a lot of that interest. A lot of stuff happened in the PC industry, and I think it's important to kind of talk about it. And we're going through it again right now. The price of DDR5 and AI just seemingly ruining everything that we ever seem to really enjoy, whether it be from art theft to people using it for just malicious reasons to now these big data centers that are eating up all of the DDR5 supply. It feels like PC gaming has had a constant battle going on. Going back really to 2017 when cryptocurrency really first started taking off, to COVID, to all the companies that were just having all these issues. Like there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about there. And so maybe we'll talk about it. But I also want to talk about the good parts of PC building, the things that I've enjoyed, the experiences I've had, the things that I've learned, the things that are still fun about it. I just don't know that it's ever going to be a thing where I do a video every week or every 2 weeks. It's still going to probably be very sporadic, but I'm feeling better about it now. I ordered a gimbal. The gimbal's going to hopefully open up some opportunities. It's going to make doing B-roll a lot more interesting, I think. Getting the tripod set up and getting the slider set up and getting all these things in position and trying to deal with the uneven carpet, and the gimbal's going to hopefully alleviate a lot of those problems and maybe do some wonders for the main channel, for the other channel as well. We'll see how that all turns out. The test bench will be fun to have back because I can start doing the things that I've wanted to do in the past. Like if I want to make a video about something and I don't want to mess up my main system, I can use the test bench. It's not going to be the most high-end thing. It's not going to be the most powerful thing, but it will absolutely get the job done. 3900X, GTX 1070. The CPU is going to be under a custom loop because why not? I'm excited about that, but I'm also thankful. I'm thankful because I bought my memory kit right before everything went crazy. My kit, my G-Skill Trident C RGB Neo, 64 gigs, 6,000 mega transfers. I bought that at the very end of September, and RAM prices, I think they doubled at first. Now they've tripled. I'm seeing 32 gigs go for an on sale price of $400, and it's gross. It's just gross. So I feel very fortunate there. I got in there before things went really bad. I think my motherboard went on sale for Black Friday. It's fine. I didn't pay that much for it. You know, Micro Center's bundles were still in effect. I actually have a spare 32 gig kit of memory. That's going to go into this friend's PC. You know, it's not the greatest memory kit in the world, but as long as it works, knocking on wood here, as long as it works, that's a lot of money saved on something that has otherwise become a very expensive proposition. You know, I'm grateful that my system works. 9950X3D has worked flawlessly. My Gigabyte Aorus Pro Ice, I actually want to do a video on that. I want to talk about the experience with it after 2 months. I've been using Asus motherboards the entire time I've been building PCs. This was a new experience. I want to talk about it. And obviously the Lian Li TL LCD fans. I want to talk about those because I have some, how do I put this delicately? I have found them to be not nearly as good as they could be. Lian Li has done a lot of good things in the industry. They've really helped with they've made some really good cases. They have done some really awesome things over the course of time. I really find the LCD fans to be kind of a disappointment. I'll talk about that. There's a reason for it. But on the other side, I could talk about the Infinity fans and how great they've been. I can talk about the original Uni fans, which are still working in my kid's PC. You know, there's a lot of good stuff that we could potentially talk about. So, thank you. And now, this is going to transition over to the other channel. You won't see this on the tech side. So, when I come back around, we'll finish this up. I think more than anything, I am grateful to be here. I'm 45. There are things that I need to improve. There are things that I would like to do better. There are things in my life that I would like to see improvement with. But generally speaking, I wake up in the morning, I get to go to work, I get to come home, I get to mess with my kid, I get to sit and play video games with my friends. I can't complain that much. The world's on fire. There's a lot of stuff that we could get into about the state of the world and the way people treat each other. But for now, I just want to take that moment and just remind everybody that if you spend your entire life terrifying yourself or being afraid of everything, there's valid reasons for it. I'm not trying to sit here and say you shouldn't be afraid or you shouldn't be worried or concerned. I'm not here to tell you how to actually feel. But I do want people to just take a moment and just enjoy the things that you like. Just even if it's just a few minutes a day, just stop and do something that's fun for you. Do something that you enjoy. Take your mind off of the craziness that is this world and just try to live. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what the next year is going to be like. I don't know how things might change. What I do know is that I still like playing with PCs. I still like playing video games. I'm starting to refine that recording and getting some content made and then going in and actually editing it. That's coming back to me. And what that means for either channel remains to be seen. I don't know. We'll see as time goes on. But for now, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you to the friends that I've made over the last few years. Part of the reason that content has actually been dry is I just have so much fun with playing video games with my friends. And the next several months are an opportunity to hang out with one of my better friends more now that she's coming back to Ohio. And I look forward to that kind of stuff. And we'll see how that goes. It could be some content opportunities there. And so, yeah, I'm grateful for all of you. You guys have made my life better. You have made things much more interesting. And I hope we can just continue to enjoy our lives. I think that life is too short to spend it completely wrapped in a bubble of anxiety over what's going to happen, but also sometimes you just can't help it. Sometimes there's just not a whole lot you can do about it. For now, though, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to wrap this up. People are going to get home here soon and it's going to get loud. So yeah, keep an eye on both channels. Subscribe to both of them. There'll be links in either description. And I will see you guys in the next one, whatever that looks like.